You know that feeling when your team scores and you jump off the couch screaming like you personally just won the championship? Or when they lose and your entire week is ruined because 11 strangers couldn't kick a ball into a net? It's Psychology Unfolded, where we decode what makes you you. Yeah, turns out there's actual neuroscience behind why millions of people feel like they need to support a team. And no, it's not just about loving the game. Look, I get it. Some people think sports fans are losing their minds over nothing. Grown adults painting their faces, crying genuine tears, getting into screaming matches with strangers wearing the wrong colors. But here's what's wild. Their brains are doing something absolutely fascinating, something that goes back thousands of years, something hardwired into human survival. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Supporting a team isn't really about sports. It's about tribe. And your brain? Your brain is still living in the Stone Age, desperately trying to keep you alive by making you part of a group. Let's go back. Way back. 10,000 years ago, being part of a tribe literally meant survival. Your tribe protected you from predators. They helped you hunt. And if you were kicked out, you died. Simple as that. So your brain evolved to crave belonging like it craves food and water. Fast forward to today. We don't need tribes to hunt mammoths anymore. We've got Uber Eats and Wi-Fi. But your brain? Your brain didn't get the memo. It's still scanning for a group to join, still desperate to belong, still treating social rejection like a genuine threat. And sports teams? Oh, they're the perfect substitute tribe. Shared colors, common enemies, rituals every week, symbols you can wear, chants everyone knows. When you put on that jersey, when you're screaming with 50,000 strangers, when you say, "We won," about people you've never met, your brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, the exact same chemical that makes you love your actual family. Wild, right? Your brain literally cannot tell the difference between your cousin and that quarterback you worship from your couch. But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone feels this pull equally. You know someone who can watch the championship, shrug when it's over, and go make a sandwich. Meanwhile, you're either crying tears of joy or punching pillows. What's the difference? It comes down to tribal instinct sensitivity. Some brains are just wired to crave group belonging more intensely. And get this, research on oxytocin receptor genes shows some people are biologically programmed to bond with groups more strongly. Think about that. Your need to scream at the TV every Sunday might literally be in your DNA. Now let's talk about what happens in your brain during a game, because this is where things get absolutely crazy. Picture this. Final minute. Your team is down by 2. They've got the ball. Everyone's on their feet. Your heart is pounding. You can barely breathe. That's not just excitement. That's your dopamine system going insane. Dopamine is your brain's anticipation chemical. And sports? Sports are basically dopamine slot machines designed by evolution. Every play is a gamble. Every second could change everything. You have no idea what's coming. Maybe they'll score. Maybe they'll choke. Studies using brain scans show that watching your team activates the exact same reward centers as gambling, the same neural pathways, the same addiction mechanics. And here's the kicker. The uncertainty is what makes it so powerful. If you knew your team would win every time, you'd get bored. But you don't know. And that unpredictability keeps the dopamine flooding your system. It's called intermittent reinforcement, the most addictive reward pattern known to psychology. The same reason people lose everything at casinos. Your brain doesn't care that you have zero control. It just knows something exciting might happen, and it wants more. And when they actually win, oh man, your brain throws a chemical party. Dopamine explosion. You feel genuinely euphoric, proud, validated. Like you just won. Like you made that shot. This is where berging comes in, basking in reflected glory. Psychologist Robert Cialdini discovered this hilarious pattern. When your team wins, you say, "We won. We crushed them. We're champions." But when they lose, oh, suddenly it's they lost. They choked. Notice the pronoun switch? You're merging your identity with the team when it's convenient and distancing yourself when it's not. Your brain is protecting your ego through grammar. But here's what's really wild. For people who deeply support a team, losses actually hurt, like physically hurt. Brain imaging studies show that when your team loses, it activates the same regions associated with personal failure and social rejection. That's not an exaggeration. That's your actual brain treating a game like a genuine threat. Social identity theory, developed by Henri Tajfel and John Turner, explains exactly why. Your brain doesn't see you as just one person. It sees you as part of multiple groups. Your family, your country, and yes, your sports team. Each group becomes part of your identity, and when that group succeeds, you succeed. When it fails, you fail. This is why your normally calm uncle almost got into a fistfight at Thanksgiving over his team. It wasn't about football, he was defending a piece of his identity. But wait, your brain also needs an enemy. To feel part of a tribe, you need to define who's not in your tribe. And sports gives you the perfect socially acceptable enemy. The other team, their fans, those people wearing the wrong colors. Studies show your amygdala literally lights up when you see rival team colors. Your brain treats opposing fans like actual adversaries. Ever wonder why beating your rival feels 10 times better? Why trash talk feels so satisfying? It's your brain experiencing tribal warfare without actual danger. All the emotional payoff, zero real consequences. Now here's the fascinating part. Not everyone feels this need. Some people can watch a game and walk away completely fine. Remember those genetic variations? Some brains just don't light up for group bonding the same way. They're the ones asking, "Why are you so upset? You weren't even playing." But for people who do feel this need, it's not a choice. It's neurological. And honestly, there's something beautiful about it. When your team wins, you're celebrating with millions of people simultaneously. In a world where connection is harder to find, sports creates instant community. But there's a dark side. When your identity gets too wrapped up, losses devastate you. Research shows that after major losses, domestic violence spikes. Heart attacks increase. Depression worsens. This is why rituals matter. Lucky socks, same spot on the couch, same pre-game meal. Logically, you know your socks don't control the outcome, but your emotional brain cares about feeling part of it. Supporting a team gives you something rare: hope, drama, emotional highs and lows in a safe container. For those few hours, you feel passion, excitement, heartbreak, all without real-life complexity. So if you need to support a team, you're not wasting time. You're satisfying a deep evolutionary need for tribal belonging. And if you don't feel this need, your brain just gets its belonging fix somewhere else. Next time someone asks why you care so much, tell them the truth. You don't support a team, you support a tribe, and your brain knows the difference. So, are you team, "my team is my identity," or team, "I don't understand"? Drop it in the comments. And if this resonated, hit subscribe. The next video breaks down why some people are wired for competition while others avoid it. I'll see you there.